have kids.
Yeah.
How many kids?
4.
4?
One lives here in Baltimore and one lives in Portland and 2 live in Seattle.
What are their names?
Brett and Luke and Jennifer and Sarah.
Grandkids?
Yeah, I have 6 grandkids.
How often do you see them?
I see them, I don't know, my daughter moved and she didn't tell me where she moved to, so I don't get to see the grandkids.
Why does she do that? But you used to live with her, right?
Yeah.
So why did...
I don't know, she didn't want me to live with them anymore.
I'm so sorry.
She didn't give you any kind of excuse?
No, she just said she doesn't want me to live with them anymore, and they moved to a house out. She didn't even tell me where she moved to.
Oh my goodness.
And you never suspected anything?
We were fighting. I lived with them for like 20 years. I lived with them for like 20 years, and then all of a sudden she doesn't want me to live with her anymore.
None of your other kids will help?
Yeah, but they live in Seattle and Portland.
Do you get to at least talk to them?
No.
What was your family life like? Like, what was your life like growing up? What were your parents like?
They were jerks. They were jerk-offs.
Both of them?
Yeah.
Did you ever come to a full circle? Were you ever able to forgive them while they were still
but
alive?
they're both dead now, so both my parents are
What
dead.
did they do specifically as like they were jerk offs? Like what
My dad was an alcoholic, and
did he beat on you?
yeah,
What was your mom like?
she was nice. She was a teacher. She was really nice.
Were you ever sexually abused?
No.
Have you ever had any strokes, any seizures? Because your daughter has said you had a stroke.
No, I didn't have a stroke. My diabetes was out of control.
Oh, I know that feeling. Mine was over 600 last week. My meter wouldn't even read it. It just said sugar over 600.
What's the average it's supposed to be at?
It's supposed to be at like 120, 130,
Oh,
something
my
like
God.
that. Yeah. And I take insulin 4 times a day. I take a needle 4 times a day, and mine was over 600.
That's for her.
What do you see in the future? Like, what
I don't know.
for yourself?
I'm trying to get them to help me to get my own place to live. The people at Paul's place.
Do you get any money or cash flow?
Yeah, I get $800 Social Security.
How, a month or weekly?
Yeah, a month.
For
Month?
Social Security disability
Yeah.
or...
Yeah.
Okay. What's your
So that's
disability?
enough.
No schizophrenia.
Oh, schizophrenic. So how does that affect you?
I don't know.
How do you feel about that?
I don't know if we're necessarily. They just told me I was a schizophrenic.
And you know it passes through genetics, so how many of your children or grandchildren are affected?
I don't know. My daughter, she has anxiety and depression. My daughter.
Depression too. It's
She's on she takes medication for it. But she has a good job. I don't know. She has a good job at Wayfair. She works at Wayfair.
I've heard of Wayfair.
And she has a really good job at Wayfair. She makes a lot of money.
And how many kids did you say you had?
I have 4.
4.
4 kids and 6 grandkids.
How many boys and how many
I have
girls?
2 boys and 2 girls.
Okay, so it's equal.
I had the 2 girls, and then I got remarried and had the 2 boys.
Oh. Okay. How long have you been living like this?
But
How long have you been living like this? Like I suppose since your daughter kicked you out.
since about just a couple months.
Well, how long have you been homeless and where have you been living at?
I was living in a homeless shelter, and then now I'm living here at Andy's. But I'm trying to get my own place. Trying to help him to get my own
Well,
place.
what you should do with your next paycheck is go to apartments and go get an apartment. I'm telling you.
Maybe if it's I think like one of the neighbors, she has like a Section 8 kind of thing.
Paul's place will help you. Paul's place will help you get one.
Wait a minute, there's
Paul's
some people
place.
that just moved in next
I'm
door
working at Paul's place to help me get
to this house.
this section. Is that Section 8 housing?
They just moved in.
Yeah.
See it for yourself. Just look at the back. Go to the back and look. But
Are you willing to change?
Yes.
I have to see your face.
Are you willing to change?
What kind of you have to be completely honest with me. What kind of drugs are you doing?
I'm not doing any drugs.
Your
I swear to God, I don't do
own
drugs.
daughter would like just kick you up. Were you sleeping with her man?
No.
I just want people to, because you never know who can relate, who might be going through the same thing, and who you might be able to help by telling your story and just getting it out there. And then people can watch that and be like, you know what, I'm going through the same thing. I can understand what that means. ¿Cómo estás? So Rosemary, I know you heard of the movie Rosemary's
How
Baby.
do your parents
Yeah.
feel about
What do you think of that movie?
How do your parents feel about where you're at in life?
Pretty stupid.
Are your parents still alive?
No, they're both dead.
I'm sorry for your loss. I want to.
I'm sorry too,
It's
Miss
been a long
Rosemary.
time, actually.
I want to know, how do you think they would feel about you where you are in life right now? Like,
Probably
why?
think I was stupid.
But why?
I'm 64, almost 64, and I don't even have a place to live.
Well, congratulations on being 64, because a lot of people don't make it that far. But it just, certain things can happen that can just really mess your whole life up and just throw everything upside down.
Like a lizard trying to run up a tree.
How do you?
If you were to get, say I did an interview of you and I put it up online and millions of people saw it, and then we were able to raise $50,000 to $65,000 for you, what would you do with that money? What is the first thing you would do with that money? Don't lie.
Get a house.
And you can't spend it all in one place. I know you couldn't spend all of it on just a down payment for a house, but like, what are your top 4 things you would do with that money? The house is number 1.
Yeah.
Put some money on a house. What are the other 3 things?
I don't know, just buy a house. Main thing is I need to get a place to live. I don't know.
Car, children,
No more children.
I mean, like, nothing else? Just the house.
Yeah, that's what. My main problem is I need to find myself my own place to live.
But after that, what? After that, say you already have your own place to live. What 3 things would you use?
Maybe a car.
Okay, that's 2, and then pick 2 more.
I don't know.
This place isn't free.
What? I guess see my grandkids.
You'll see your grandkids. Oh, perfect. That's number 3, and number 4.
Maybe buy some furniture, buy some stuff for the house.
Okay. Well, what's your last name? What's your whole name?
Rosemary Free Dunton.
Miss Rosemary Free Dunton. I do love the movie Rosemary's Baby. You know, it's pretty awesome. But I want you to keep your word to all the people out there, all the thousands of people out there, that if you were to get thousands of dollars because of telling your story, you will sit there and you'll invest in yourself and get a house. You'll see your grandkids. You'll get a car. You'll help yourself out. You'll restart your life. Right? Good girl.
Get your motherfucking hands up out of me.